Hello and welcome back to Too Many Books. My name is Sean and today we have a Twisted Retreat unboxing for you. This, my friends, is their April book featuring Sanctuary by Valentina Cano Repetto. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I apologize. Here's a nice little information card talking about our story here. We have the Twisted Retreat includes an exclusive hardcover with dust jacket with gloss by Marianne Appel, which looks very similar to the original. Maybe the original Twisted Retreat cover. You know, it's kind of like a palette swap of sorts. We have hardcover design by the Twisted Team, digitally stenciled edges by the Twisted Team, different front and back end papers by Alexandra Vintage and Mothra Studio. It is signed by the author. And then, of course, we have a hint for the May book, which is What Lurks in the Dark. Very exciting. So let's dive in. So, Sanctuary is apparently for fans of like Mexican Gothic, the Silvia Moreno Garcia title. I was reading the synopsis on Goodreads and kind of got some little Shining vibes of sorts. So it's a husband and wife finding themselves living in an abandoned watermill. The place has been empty since the Renaissance, several hundred years back. But soon find that something evil is also lurking in the watermill with them. It's in desperate need of some repairs. There's some sort of like design beneath the trees that I'm trying to peek at there, but I'm not really getting it, which is probably how it's designed. Grief leaves a stain. Anyways, they find out that repairs that they're doing are being rapidly undone. There is the hardcover, the naked hardcover. There's our stenciled edges. We got like nice little forest grounds. We have the forest itself and nice little moonlight on the top. And she finds, herself being stalked in the watermill. She finds out that her husband is getting a little more reclusive and more distant from her, which to me just kind of sounds like, The Shining. But, not to say that The Shining has a hold or a, trademark on haunted house horror or them being in a facility or rundown area, watching things over and watching as they're being stalked by otherworldly forces, and the husband gets more and more distant. I mean, that's just very much tropes that happen all the time. Oh, it looks like it's told in multiple point of views, multiple time periods. Madalena from back in 1596, and then presumably whoever the modern, apparently that's not the modern, and Sibylla in 1933, which 1933 is presumably the present narrative. I assume that it looks like the differing stories have differing point of views, have differing chapter headers, whether it be a nice little branch or whether it be the Windows logo surrounded by trees. Anyways, I'm excited to dive in. Like I said, my TBR pile is disgusting. So unfortunately, I don't know how long it'll be before I can dive in. I'll say, what are we doing at the end here? We have a whole lot of other pages. We have a sneak peek of Megara Lorenz's The Shabti in the back. How about that? Anyways, there's a QR code you can scan to presumably pick up The Shabti, as well as other titles from Camcat, including Girl Among Crows, The Darkness Surrounds Us, and When the Night Bell Rings by Joe Kaplan. So once I have gotten an actual read of this novel, I will do a full book review here on the channel. I don't know if copies are available yet, but you can still sign up for Twisted Retreat. I mean, there's a full box, has all sorts of extra goodies in it. Sometimes extra goodies include a second book. I'm on the book-only train just because, title name says Too Many Books, and that is pretty accurate. Too many books. So I don't have room for other knickknacks as far as books go. I barely have room for the books themselves. But anyways, I like the additions that they do. Sometimes, and I can't speak for Sanctuary here, although it might be the case based on just the way that it's presented here, but sometimes these are like the first hardcover editions of these titles. I don't know if that's the case with Sanctuary. But, you know, there have been other titles they've done, including some Cemetery Dance ones, where they're basically taking paperback originals, taking paperback versions, giving them hardcover editions. Ian Rogers' Every House is Haunted took the paperback version of the Cemetery Dance title, turned it into a hardcover with additional stories, which is just fantastic. You know, I mean, and the price is very affordable, especially for the book only one. This is like 20-something bucks a month, which means just the price of a trade edition anyways. So even though you're just getting like a fancy trade edition, hell, I think it's worth it. So anyways, I think I don't think there's a wait list for their subscription. I think you can just jump on if you wanted to. Or you could wait and see if any copies float around on their store. Leftover copies do wind up on their storefront, so you could just, you know, pick and choose titles if you wanted, if you so desired. But yeah, I mean, as far as fancy trade editions go, I mean, they're fancy, they're cheap, they're affordable, so I have no problem adding them to the collection. Once I have read it, I'll do a full book review on the channel here. But in the meantime, be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out other book reviews, or plenty of other unboxing videos that I do in between here and there. Check out Sanctuary by Valentina Cano Repetto. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize, but either your middle name or your last name is being pronounced that way because you share it with, you know, the Mortal Kombat character. Although now that I'm saying that, I think his with a K. So, my bad. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Check out Twisted Retreat, and we'll see you around next time.